what's up guys, it's me here, Sam, coming at you guys with another video today. I know it's been like a long time since I've posted any sort of YouTube videos. I've just been busy with life, so I'm kind of just hopping back on it to kind of enjoy myself and you know, put time into like a different type of hobby, I guess. So I'm coming at you guys with a particular review today of my my gaming keyboard that I built. It's kind of like a custom, I guess. I mean, there's a little bit of particular things in here like switches and stuff like that, which we'll hop into in a bit. But this is a GMMK Pro, and I kind of just wanted to give my ideas and thoughts on it. So if you guys are into gaming or the keyboard community, stay tuned. I feel like this would be a good beginner keyboard for people if you guys are willing to spend the money. All right, I will roll some video picture things, I guess. All right, later. Alright guys, this is just a little pan over of the keyboard. It's kind of what it looks like when it's all powered up and stuff like that. I will go ahead and post the mod list as well if you guys don't want to sit here and wait for the whole video. Alright guys, so this is the little package that I have, that the little GMMK Pro comes in. So I got the white ice version, which is more like a silver, I would say. It's like aluminum. So this is an aluminum, like 75% gasket mounted modular mechanical keyboard. I know it's kind of a mouthful and it's kind of a lot, but this is the packaging it comes in. It's actually really nicely done, and then they have like some little instructions right here. They kind of tell you some things about the keyboard and what you can expect to be inside of the packaging. So, which is really nice. I feel like the packaging was well done. Glorious did a good job on branding this thing. Super cool logo right here too. It's a little extra, but I like it. And so when you open it up, you get these awesome like this awesome packaging. Like, presentation was not skimped on for sure. Get this little glorious little PC gaming race little foam thing, which is actually quite nice. I don't know if you guys could see that right there. I'm trying to get it in the light a little bit. Okay, so it's just like a foam, and then you get your keyboard. So when you get this keyboard, it is going to come without switches and without keycaps, and it's going to come with these particular stabilizers. They're called GOAT stabilizers. We will get to those bad boys later. And then in the packaging, you can also see that they have extra gasket mounted gaskets for the keyboard. I mean, so extra stuff there. You get extra screws just in case you lose them. I tend to lose my screws a lot just because I'm pretty messy. You get a keycap puller, which is like, it's like whatever. I mean, I wouldn't recommend using it. It can damage your keycaps, especially if you use expensive ones. I'm poor, so I do not. And then you get a cool little glorious gaming sticker if you want to flex on all your homies on your Hydro Flask or something very cool and exciting. So that's all that comes in the packaging. It should come with a USB, which I will show you guys in a bit. But other than that, that is pretty much like most of the packaging, and then we'll hop onto different things right now. Alright guys, so this is my keyboard. This is the White Ice GMK aluminum keyboard. So basically on the back of this keyboard, it has that awesome glorious logo that's like engraved. It's pretty deep. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but this is what the back looks like. It's a pretty heavy keyboard. I mean, I did want to get something like that was Bluetooth, but honestly, after, you know, seeing this keyboard, there was no way that I could, you know, get Bluetooth to work with something like this. So I was just like super happy to have this keyboard in general. So first things first, this keyboard does retail for $179, I believe. I will go ahead and put a link in the description if you guys are curious about the keyboard price and all of that stuff like that. I believe shipping was free over $170. Don't quote me on that though. So, you know, jumping into the keyboard, I game a lot, so I really like to use, that's mostly what I use this keyboard for anyways. I mean, having the F keys is really nice because I play a lot of RuneScape, so that was something that I really enjoyed. So let's take a look at the keyboard. So I'm going to pull off some keycaps for you guys to show you guys what kind of switches I have and what kind of stabilizers I have. So jumping into it, you know, the switches I have are Everglide Aquaking V3s, and it's a linear switch. So with linear switches, they don't really have any resistance at all, actually, going when you're pressing down on the key. And then, so these are the Everglides. They're like a translucent switch, and I believe these are the 52 gram variant, where so it's a lighter switch. I like it a lot for gaming because it's just really fast and easy to go ahead and press down. So with the stabilizers, originally they'll come with the goat stabilizers, which are like pre-lubed and stuff like that, but I didn't really like those stabilizers at all. Actually, I thought they were kind of odd. They were still a little rattly. I mean, mine are still a little rattly because, you know, I'm not that good at building keyboards, to be honest with you, but you know, I was trying to learn. This is like my first keyboard that I ever built, so I was kind of just messing around, having fun with it. So these stabilizers here are the Durock V2s. Yes, let me put these up for you guys to show you. So these are the Durock V2s that I put into my keyboard. So with like particular mods, I will go ahead and list them off in like on the video somehow. But these stabilizers are pretty good. I did get the Durock V1s, and I was gaming. I was playing Valorant with my friends, and one of my stabilizers popped out somehow. I don't know if that's common with Durock V1s. If any of you keyboard enthusiasts know anything about Durock V1s popping out, please let me know in the comment section. I was like super thrown off by that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the V1s and go with the V2s. And so, yeah, so this is what I basically have on like my keyboard setup. I probably should go ahead and just open this up for you guys so that you guys can kind of see what I did. I also went ahead and did a Tempest tape mod. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's where you get on the back of the PCB and you use like you use like tape on the back. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that right now. So basically, I just, you know, sped up this whole opening up the keyboard process, but it is quite different to take apart this keyboard. It's a little different from most keyboards. It has a bunch of like little nuts and bolts, probably the most bolts in a keyboard ever. So all right guys, I kind of had to skip so I lost some of my screws. It took me a little bit to find because I am a clown. So first things first, this is what the keyboard and the PCB looks like. This is something I never thought I would do, actually, again, because it took me so long to build this keyboard. So this is what the inside looks like. Oh my goodness, my gasket is all messed up. So basically I pulled off the old gasket. So these are technically what the gaskets are supposed to be. They're on all parts of these little black strips right here, on all parts of the keyboard. They're like right here, alongside here. All of these different little things are technically supposed to be gaskets, and they're supposed to kind of soften the blow when you are going ahead and you know, typing on your keyboard, doing all that different stuff. It's supposed to, like, you know, provide some sort of cushion, I guess, is like really what it's supposed to do. These are obviously worn out, and I'm not going to replace them because I'm lazy, and this whole little build process took me a while to do in the first place. So first things first, I'm going to start off with the back side. So this is like the daughter board connection, I guess, and they included some foam, which is really nice. So it comes stock with the foam. So what I did was I literally just I cut out the PE foam, and I kind of like the foam on the back, and I went ahead and cut it, kind of like made a little cutout for it so that I could put all of this stuff together pretty much so that it would fit my, you know, fit this little part. I poked some holes in it so that it would kind of fit the bottom. I don't know why I did that. I think I saw it in a YouTube video somewhere, but I did that. And yeah, and the foam here is like for noise dampening to, you know, give it like a deeper sound, I guess, is like the biggest thing. So next, so that's the bottom part, like bottom portion of it. Next we go to the board. So like, you know, the PCB, So with the stabilizers, they are screw-in stabilizers to the PCB, so they're not like the clip-in ones. So you're gonna have to like, you know, screw them in and take them out. And you know, if you guys are starting to do your first build on a board like this, especially with screw-in stabilizers, remember to go ahead and you know, make sure you're happy with your stabilizers before you go ahead and cinch them down, because you're gonna have to go ahead and open them up again if you're unhappy with it. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend doing that first, taking it from someone who had to, you know, take apart his keyboard like 3 or 4 times in the process of making this whole thing. So basically what I did was I put this like blue tape at the back. So I'm gonna peel some off for you guys just so you see. And I cut it out to make sure that it's able to, you know, fit around, you know, the little connection here. But this is called a Tempest mod. So you get like painter's tape and you slap it on the back, and it's supposed to add like acoustics to your keyboard, which is like really nice, simple thing to do. And I see a lot of people do it often. I didn't test with or without it, I just trusted it. So I went ahead and did that. All right, guys, so the keyboard is fully back together finally, and so this is what the cable that the keyboard comes with. It's like a braided, like almost like fabric like cable, which is really nice. I like it. It feels very sturdy. It doesn't feel like it would ever break anytime soon. This is a gold-plated detachable USB-C. This is the hole. I'm pretty sure you could fit like some sort of custom coiled cable if you really wanted to in there. For me, this white cable is sufficient and I really like it. So I'm not a big fan of the coiled cables anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and power it up. So I'm gonna do like a quick sound test, I guess, for you guys, so you guys can kind of hear what my keyboard sounds like. I know it's probably not the best out there, you know, but this is my first build and I had a lot of fun building it. So here we go, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like. I mean, definitely not the best sounding, but I like it a lot. It's a little clacky. There's nothing like too crazy with it. And you do have this little media knob, which is also a big plus. If you really like to listen to music, which I do all the time, the knob comes in handy to just, you know, you can press it down to mute. You can do a bunch of different stuff too. And I know some people actually replace this with a guitar like knob for like an electric guitar, which would also fit too. And I was actually thinking about doing that, like maybe adding like a marble feature to it. So yeah, that is pretty much my review, and I will see you guys I'll see you guys up there like when I do my final thoughts on it. All right, guys, so that's pretty much wrapping up this whole YouTube video. So like just wanted to touch on some final thoughts on the keyboard. So in total on the keyboard, I think I spent like $321 if I'm not mistaken in total. So it's like $170 for the keyboard. I actually literally just looked that up right now. I got it for $180, so I guess it's like a little, you know, there's a $10 discount there if you kind of want that. So just a reminder to you guys that the keyboard does come bare bones, so that means excluding switches, excluding keycaps, and if you want to mod it, you know, you're gonna have to pay for the stuff that you need to mod as well. So overall, I think it's a pretty good keyboard. I know a lot of people were saying that it sounded kind of muted, but I found that to not be the case for the keyboard I built. So yeah, I will link you guys all the stuff that I put into my keyboard in the description. It did take me a long time to go ahead and make that, so I think it took me like a whole day or something like that, something like completely ridiculous. I didn't expect that the keyboard would be you know, that intensive to make. So to you guys who continuously make keyboards all the time, shout out to you guys. Like, you guys are crazy. Like that was my one and done, and then I built one for my friend for like a Christmas gift, and after that, no more, none of that. So anyways, so that was like that's me wrapping up the video. I will be making more reviews on different things, and if you guys have anything you guys would want me to review, go ahead and, you know, leave it in the comment section, and like let me know what I can improve on. Yeah, so hopefully you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I could have done better, and I hope to catch you guys on the next video. Later. I'm back. I forgot to mention, these are the keycaps that I used. Video is not over. So so these are the keycaps I used. They're the AKKO like cherry profile double shot PBT silent keycaps. I know they're like a knockoff of like the GMMK or the GMK muted or whatever, those GMK keycaps, the $300 ones. Later, bro. But anyways, yeah, I was definitely not looking to spend that much on you know, the keycaps in general. So these are $60 on Amazon if you want to get them. I mean, you can. So anyways, this is the official later.